Sunshine after rain, rainbows will be mine after pain. There will be white days, black days, but these days are colors of me. My sunshine after rain, rainbows will be mine after pain. There will be white days, black days, but these days are colors of me. There doesn't have to be gray sky, and I don't have to tell white lies. Green eyes are only gonna watch me as I rise.
Hi, how's it going? How's it going? Happy New Year. Happy 2010. It's come down from whoever, but all these sites are saying that we're supposed to say Happy 2010 as opposed to Happy 2010, which I think is kind of cool because I like saying 2010. It kind of rolls off the tongue a little bit easier. So I wasn't going to make a video, but I was in church this morning, and it's the new year. We're 3 days into the year, and I still haven't made any resolutions yet, any New Year's resolutions. I hate making resolutions because they never really stick, and you never really go along with them as much as you're supposed to, or to last the rest of the year. But I was in church this morning, and the praise team leader guy was saying that he didn't make resolutions this year, but instead he, while in prayer, asked God what God wanted for his life for this year. And I thought that was amazing. I thought that was a really, really, really profound thing for him to say, and I kind of adopted that. And I said my little prayer earlier today, and I too asked God, what is it that you want me to get out of 2010? Well, how do you want me to grow? Where do you want to take me? What is it that you want me to do this year? 3 things tonight came to mind, all sporadically and off the cuff, but I wanted to share them with you, if I may. The first was to relax. Please, Will, please, please relax. I am a very structured, kind of square kind of guy. And I planned everything. From the moment I wake up, I plan like how long it's going to take me in the shower, to how long it's going to take me on the subway, to how long it's going to take me at Starbucks, to how long it's going to take me to buy my muffin. I plan everything, and that leaves very little room for life to actually happen. And so that's a big one for me, is to relax, take the stick out of my ass, let some air out of my clothes, and relax. Number 2, the second thing that was impressed upon me to sort of share and to think about as I head into 2010 is I was watching, I won't even talk about what I was watching Hoarders, but while I was watching Hoarders, somebody on Hoarders said something which made the thought Meryl Streep come into my head, which then took me to the thought of Sophie's Choice, which then took me to the thought of this guy that I used to see and I saw Sophie's Choice with him. That was the first and only time I saw him, which then took me to the thought of dating, and then I had an epiphany. I was like, wow, I want to date this year. See how everything sort of kind of goes all around and works. But I came to this cohesive thought, wow, I want to date this year. And I've been saying it a lot. I, in the past, have said, okay, I've only dated like one person. I turned 30 last year, and I'm like, okay, I've only dated one person. How is it that I'm 30 and I've only dated one person? And then this whole cycle of thought that I had tonight really brought me to the second person that I actually dated. So I've dated 2 people, and I came to that realization tonight because I discounted this second person. And the thought that sort of hit me today was I thought about why I discounted him. He was a cool guy, but I tend to be, and part of the reason why I haven't dated in the past, or I haven't opened myself up to dating, is because I haven't been open up to dating because I tend to be picky. I have this ideal in my head of what the guy I want to marry, etc., or the guy I want to end up with, is like. But I thought about this guy, and I was like, what was wrong with him? He wasn't a no. He wasn't a no, I don't think so. No ma'am. No ma'am. But he wasn't one of those, but he wasn't my ideal, so I discounted him. And the thought that came to me today was that, you have that ideal in your head, and then you have the no ma'am, and the guy that you'll end up with, or the person you'll end up with, sorry straight people, is, somewhere in the middle. He's somewhere in the middle. And I thought about him, and I thought about that, and I came to the realization that I need to open myself up a little bit more. I love to cook. I absolutely love to cook, and today I woke up, especially after church, I was really rejuvenated and excited, and I put upon my spirit to just cook today, and to cook something out of the ordinary that I normally wouldn't do. So I asked around the guy who threw the party yesterday. I asked him, what he cooked, how he cooked it, and things like that, because I thought they were really good, and I tried it. I'm a good cook. I don't give myself credit for, how good I am in the kitchen, but I can burn in the kitchen. I'm a pretty damn good cook. I'd like to say that. But I don't experiment as much with the types of foods that I do cook. So today I got into the kitchen and I started chopping, I started seasoning. The food came out so good. It came out so good, and I was very, very excited because A, I learned something new. I learned to cook something new. B, I got the idea in my head to really start expanding the types of food that I cook. I'm sort of bearing my soul here, but one of the things that I sort of think about while I'm cooking is I think about not only myself and how I'm going to enjoy the food and love the food, etc., but I also think about the family that I am going to have in the future. Like I said, I love cooking, and I sort of tend to live in a fairy tale type of world in my head, and so I always envision the things that I want to happen in my future, and one of those visions is a family. I think of the husband that I want to have, and I also think of the kids that I want to have. I want 3. I think it's 2 or 3, but I know I want kids. And so when I cook in my kitchen, I cook with them in mind. I cook in my head. I'm not only thinking about, my apartment and eating the food that I'm making in my apartment, but I'm also thinking of cooking for my kids and cooking for the husband that I wish to have and making their plates for them and all of that. I'm a pretty domestic type person, but I think of them. I think of them when I'm cooking, and I have that vision in my head that I'm cooking, and usually when I'm cooking I have music on, I'm talking to God, I'm talking to the universe, I'm talking to the food, and I'm just cooking, but I'm cooking with them in mind because that's where I want to go. And so those are just 3. Those are just 3 of the things that I've kind of thought about today. And I had to come and share with you guys because I love you. And I just wanted to put out there, I need to relax, let some air out of the shirt. I want to expand my cooking repertoire and my recipe book so that my kids will be happy, hungry, and fed and can brag to all of their school friends about how great dad cooks, etc., etc. And I want to date. I want to date because my man's out there and he's coming and he's growing just as I'm growing, and I truly believe that we're going to find each other this year. So I want to be ready. I want to be ready. I want to be open, so I'm expanding my mind. I can't say really what it is that I'm going to do this year because I have no idea. I barely have plans for this year. I'm so kind of what the hell's going on in my life, and I'm still trying to figure it out, but I know it's going to be a great year. I have a feeling it's going to be one of the best years that I've ever had, so I'm really excited. I cleared out my vision board, took everything down so that I can start from scratch, start with a clean slate, and really look at what it is that I want. What it is that I want, and rest assured, the word relax will go up there, the word dating will go up there, and the word explore, and the words explore and cooking will go up there. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I hope you gain something from it and can think about what it is you guys want to do for this year, and think about not only what it is you want to do, but what it is the universe wants for you for this year, because even though we may have plans of our own, there's a much bigger plan working within our lives. So just keep that in mind, and I can't wait to get to know you guys. I can't wait to hear from you guys and to see what we all create in 2010, not 2010, but 2010. Alright, Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.